What's up, Trinity? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the volume is good. Come on in, Virgos. General reading time now is 4:51 Eastern, July 18th, Friday. And the moon is in the sign of Taurus. I'm good. Can you hear me, Trinity? How we doing with the volume? Let me know. Let me know if the volume is good. Let me know. Are we good? Are we good? You said the sound is great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, y'all, get on up in here. Get on up in here because this is going to be a message for whoever needs to receive it. A general reading, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have Virgo placements. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Entertainment purposes only. If it resonates, please give it a thumbs up as you come in. Be sure to hit that like button. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know we go live. Cross watchers, you are welcome to join us. Keep it classy and understand this is a general reading, okay? Moderators are in the building. Moderators control the chats, all right? Okay. So, Virgo, let's talk about the energy that I am picking up on you guys, okay? Very, very strongly. I've been receiving some downloads. I mean, the message that I am receiving or that I received from my Virgos for some of you, I mean, this was so crazy that it made me put down the cards. Okay, it made me put down the cards. And I said, what in the world is going on? Okay, please feel free to share the channel with other Virgos. Okay, matter of fact, let me get ahead on and send out a quick message to my Virgos just to let them know that we are live now on YouTube. Okay, so that people will know. All right, because we want people to come on in here. We want my Virgos to understand that this is going to be an important reading. I don't want nobody to miss this. Okay, I don't want nobody to miss this. Because if so, you're just going to have to go back and hit that, what you call it button, the replay. Okay, we don't want nobody to miss this. We want everybody to be alert. You know what I'm saying? So as you come in, Virgos, please share the channel with other people on your social media platforms. Let them know that we are live and to get in here and join us. Okay. Let them know that we are live and we are here and that we're in the building. All right. So hopefully we can get a few of our Virgos in here as we move into this particular reading because like I said, I was receiving this message and it was so crazy that it made me put down my cards. Okay, it made me put down my cards. And so the message that I'm receiving for my Virgos, and please take what resonate and flip it if need be. Okay, hopefully whoever this message is meant to receive it, they will receive it. Okay. So the first message that I am getting for today when it comes to my Virgos is that I received the word counterfeit. I received the word very strongly, counterfeit. Then the message that came in is fake, something that you are perceiving to be real is fake. The download that I received from my Virgos, and I am going to share each download that I received from my Virgos, okay? The first message that I received from my Virgos is that, like, and I'm only using this for an example, right? First example, let's say, because like I said, I received multiple downloads. Okay, so let's say, for an example, somebody here was interested in purchasing a car. And let's say you was looking around, shopping around at used car dealerships. And let's say you had a friend who had a friend who knew somebody who had connections that can, hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Give you a good deal on a nice car or whatever. And you told your friend about this here deal when it comes to this car. And your friend was like, oh, word, cool. And so the communication took place. There was a verbal discussion on, what was what. And Virgo, you fell for it and you took it. You was like, you know what, this is nice. You saw the car, you looked at the car, you was like, oh wow, this is, yeah, I like the way this looked. And so it's like you didn't really carefully or correctly really crush, you didn't crush your T's and dot your I's as well as you should have when it comes to this situation. Because for some of you, I'm getting that some of you could have signed a false document, a breach contract, where somebody went in and signed their name on a dotted line, thinking that this was real, only to find out that this was a false piece of paper, and that the car that you just purchased for two things, one or two things. One, somebody discovered that the car that they purchased wasn't in the best condition, because the car that you just paid for, not only was the car a lemon, but the person who you got it from, they gave it to you because the car was damaged goods. It was involved in a water flood situation where the car could have had some mildew hidden beneath the floor seats or something other between the seats, where somebody didn't really check it, and they could have had like bad braking fluids or whatever. But somebody bought a secondhand car, and the car was no good, and the only reason why they sold it to you because they knew they couldn't get it off the lot. Okay, I'm getting that message. The next message I'm getting about this car is that somebody here bought a secondhand car, not knowing that the car that you just paid for was also a stolen car. I'm getting that somebody could have purchased a used car and they did it real fast with one hand and changed the next, and that somebody went and was completely taken advantage of, not knowing that the car they purchased was a stolen car until they got behind the wheel and the police stopped somebody. And when the police ran the tags, they discovered that this car was stolen, that this was a car that was already been looking for, or this car could have belonged to a drug dealer. It was involved in some sort of a scheme, and you not being aware of it, you end up getting the car taken from you because you're sitting here telling the police, hold up, I just bought this car, you must be mistaken, officer. And the officer's like, no, sir, I just ran the tags. Here go the tag number, here go the information. Was you aware? And you could show these papers to the officer, like, no, here go my proof, here go my receipt. And then the officer runs it in and comes back and lets you know, no, this car is stolen. This is a car that was stolen. It was involved in some sort of or drug, situation. This is a stolen car. And you're like, well, officer, what can I do about it? You know what I'm saying? The officer runs you in. Be careful, because I feel like somebody's going to get handcuffed for a crime that they didn't even commit. Okay. And again, like I said, for the other person who bought this car from a used dealership, um, the car is a lemon. It's not no good. Somebody's about to make a purchase on a car that was damaged. It was damaged in a flood, and the car is no good. But you're looking at the outside. You're not looking at the inside. Okay. The next message that I'm getting, Virgo, concerning counterfeit, concerning fake, concerning contract, false document, something being false documented. The next message that I'm getting, Virgo, is that you could have sold somebody something or when it bought something, but when it comes to money exchanging hands, the money that is in your hand is counterfeit, or you could have went, like, let's say somebody went to a pawn shop and bought some jewelry and you thought it was 14 karat gold, but come to find it's custom jewelry. Or somebody could have came to you with like a promise ring or something up to that fact, and you thought this was going to be a a commitment, an engagement, and you found out that the person who gave you this fake ring was a con artist, that they had somebody else living a double life, and you took this ring to be a commitment, understanding between you and this other person, only to find out this person was involved with somebody else and that they were stringing you along, using you for your money. I'm getting that too. What's up, Reserve? What's up, Outer Banks? How you guys doing? Welcome to the chats. Um, yeah, so the message: counterfeit, false document, breach contract. That keeps standing out very loud, Virgo. Okay. Even if somebody, like, let's say for an example, somebody went to go look at a house or something other, and you saw a house and you saw this house listed on Craigslist, and you thought this was a real house, and somebody could have went on, and and the house looked nice. Let's say they gave you the address and you went by there and saw a for sale sign or for rent sign, and you was like, yeah, you made the phone call, well, yeah, I could afford this, I got money right now, I can give security deposit and first month rent right now, okay, is it a good? And then the person meets you, they're like, okay, sure, they let you come to this address, but it's false documents. This house is not even being rented out. This is a house that's already owned and paid for, that, you know what I'm saying? And you're not aware of it. So be careful, because I feel like somebody's also being scammed on Craigslist when it comes to trying to purchase this house. Okay. So if somebody's out there and you're shopping around for a house that you found on Craigslist, or a used washing machine and dryer, a used car, be careful, because I feel like somebody's getting ready to get hit with breach documents. Okay, it's a false, it's falsified. It's not even real. Okay. Now let me see. Let's come out for you, Virgs. That message is for somebody who needs to receive it. What's up, Julie's here? Shout out to my moderators coming in the building. Yeah. Like I said, feel free to get in the comment section if you feel like this resonates. If you've been thinking about purchasing a car or a house, an apartment, and you've been looking online trying to shop around for certain items, you know what I'm saying? Or you going into a used car, a car dealership or a pawn shop, or shopping for a house, be careful, because somebody's getting ready to get conned and they're not even aware of it. Well, thank you for that super chat, Julie. I appreciate that super chat, sweetie. We do take super chats here on this channel. I don't never ask for them, but we do accept super chat on the channel to help the channel grow. So please feel free to donate to the channel for the channel's growth. Okay, hit that like button as you come in. Okay, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, this is for somebody who needs to receive this message. Okay. And make sure when you go, if you're going looking for apartment to rent, make sure you read that contract. Get a witness. You know what I'm saying? Get a witness. Go to the bank. Do something. Get something, another witness, because some of you could be getting ready to sign a lease thinking that it's real, and somebody's getting scammed. I feel like somebody's really getting scammed, and they're not aware of it. Okay, because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the first few cards that came out for you, Virgo. And I got the Five of Swords with the Five of Cups with the Six of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So that Five of Swords right there is all about deception. That Five of Cups is all about disappointment. That Six of Pentacles is all about being breadcrumb. That Nine of Swords, you know what I'm saying? That's all about, you feel me? Anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, can't sleep, spiritual attack. Ten of Swords, that's all about being stabbed in the back, you know? So I definitely can't make it up. So be careful, especially if you're out here dating somebody new and you're thinking that you could trust this person, and you just recently got into a situation with somebody and they just stringing you along for the hell of it. Because I feel like it's somebody here, you know what I'm saying? You could be dating somebody and you don't even know this person's name. You know what I'm saying? This person just gave you a phony name. And the only thing you know about them is their street slang name. You don't know this person's real, full name, date of birth. You don't know nothing about this person. This person a fake identity. Some of you are online dating, thinking that you know this person, but you don't. I feel like somebody's getting ready to get catfished if it hasn't happened already. Be careful, Bergs. Be careful, okay? Because I'm getting that somebody's going to have you come to them and travel to them and just give you, you know what I'm saying, a crazy ass state or something. And you might waste your gas driving somewhere that you ain't got no business going. And this person might end up robbing you because you thought, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful because I feel like somebody is online dating. You know, you're being catfish. Somebody's being misled. Or you could have, or somebody got hooked up on a date through a friend. You know what I'm saying? So telephone, tell a friend. One of your friends hooked you up with somebody, and they hooked you up with a bum ass person. They hooked you up with somebody that was really, really grimy, and you thinking that this person is it, or because this person's, they could have strong sex appeal, they could look good, but this person is really not about shit. This person is for the streets. So be careful. Because I'm getting that download for somebody. I don't know. You guys let me know what's going on. If it resonates, let me know. Because somebody's definitely being sabotaged in here. Three of Swords just came out. I can't make it up. Three of Swords is here. Five of Swords right behind the Three of Swords. Three, like I said, sorry. Three of Swords, Five of Swords. Five of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Like I said, I can't make it up, you guys. I don't know who these messages is for, but like I said, please take what resonate, If it ain't you, it could be somebody who you connect, family, friend, I don't know, co-worker. I don't know. Like I said, get in the comment section if you feel like this is your story. If you wish to book a reading, book me ym, gmail.com. Or Tracy Loving My Life Carry It. If you wish to book a reading to go deeper to see if this is you. But this is not for somebody. But like I said, those following messages is for somebody. Somebody needs to receive it. Trinity said, that's my past, Tracy. Introduced me to a scammer. So Luna said, I said no quick. And Yana Russell, hello everyone, good evening. So Luna, what did you say no too quick? Somebody tried to hook you up or something other? Or they tried to sell you something? Because I feel like somebody tried to sell somebody something they ain't had no business. You know what I'm saying? They go to devil right there, you guys. I can't make it up. They go to devil if you can't see the devil's energy. Like I said, I can't make it up, you guys. Because I feel like somebody is trying to fast talk somebody into purchasing something, into getting something that they don't have no business getting. You know what I'm saying? Fast talking somebody into buying a car, buying a house, getting an apartment, buying jewelry. I don't know, washer, dryer. I feel like somebody's looking for something on through the website. Like I said, Craigslist. Or somebody's dating online and they're being catfished or something like that. Somebody's not aware of what they're getting themselves into. Okay. So Linda, you said somebody was trying to play matchmaker. Yeah. Because see, I'm picking up on that. You know what I'm saying? That somebody try to hook somebody up, you know, want somebody to date their friend, and this that person is definitely not the right one for you, okay? You know, because I feel like even if you like somebody could have met somebody through a party, a club, you go out to the club and you met somebody and somebody's only dating you for your car. This is somebody wants to hook up with you and get the keys to your car and drive your car. Yeah, there's conflict. Five of Wands. There's definitely conflict. Like I said, there's conflict, Virgo. You know, like I said, Virgo, somebody's juggling, okay? They're juggling. This can also be multitasking, wearing multiple hats, but juggling, okay? Something is unbalanced, something is unevenly yoked. Somebody's having to, you know, take some time to go within and heal and rest, okay? Yeah. It's like Virgo, you're being forced to walk away, okay? Yeah, with the Eight of Cups, you're being forced to walk away. It's like leaving the past behind, moving forward toward a spiritual connection elsewhere. Somebody could definitely be struggling financially with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Needing to seek patience at this time, move in moderation when it comes to the Temperance card, okay? It's like many of you are ready for something new when it comes to the Page of Wands. It's like you're ready to put forth the effort when it comes to taking the risk of moving forward. But be careful, like I said, okay? Proceed with caution, okay? The red flags are cautioning you, okay? I'm feeling like the High Priestess energy, okay? You're a Virgo going on hermit mode, okay? The red flags are there, the red flags are there. I'm picking up very strongly on the red flags. Good evening, Linda. You said your past came back and I don't even want them. And it's my daughter's father. Okay. Yeah, Virgo. It's like you're closing out a cycle. It's like we talked about yesterday. You're closing out a cycle with the World card, overcoming obstacles with the Chariot card. Okay. Well, like I said, when it comes to the Chariot card, too, you know, when it comes to that, like shadow work, because when it comes to overcoming those obstacles, those challenges, like I said, make sure somebody's not coming in as a distraction, as an obstacle to get in your way and stop you from moving ahead. I don't know what those messages, you know, like I said, hopefully whoever needs to receive that message, those downloads will receive it. Yeah, be mindful when it comes to getting a message about co-workers. Co-workers or something that they may try to coerce you into signing something that you don't have no business signing. Be careful that this is not being on a job, that you're not being forced to sign a contract, a breach contract. Somebody's trying to get you to falsify some documents, sign some documents. Be careful that this is not being happening to you on the job, that somebody's trying to coerce you into signing something. You know, go get a second opinion. You know, let them know that you're not going to sign anything. You know what I'm saying? That you'll take it. You know what I'm saying? That you're going to take it and let the proper people look at it before you sign anything. That you're not signing nothing, and make sure you record the conversation. Yeah, because see, you're coming in with the hyphen card, okay? That hyphen card is all about paying close attention to the lessons being taught, okay? Seeking answers from a higher source, all right? especially when it comes to doing things in a spiritual, traditional manner. You trying to do things your way, or used to doing things a certain way, or when it comes to being accustomed to doing something, somebody might try to talk you into doing something different. I mean, because you're waiting on your ships to come in when it comes to that 3 of Wands. Some of you could be thinking about traveling or moving elsewhere. And right now, the moon is in the sign of Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Queen of Swords just came out, Virgo. Needing to set some sort of strong boundaries, okay? But that Knight of Wands, because something could be trying to rush in toward you, okay? Be careful with that Knight of Wands. When it comes to somebody acting like they're ready to commit, because with that Knight of Wands, it normally is something that, it starts fast and fast. I'm going to come back and give you guys another reading. Okay, I'm going to give you a bonus extended reading, all right? Because I'm going to pick up a different deck, all right? I'm going to see. I want to go a little deeper into this, okay? So I'm going to definitely come back and give you guys another reading, all right? I want to see what this person's really up to, okay? So I'm definitely going to come back with another reading just so I can really go a little deeper into this person's true intentions, okay? I feel like some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, it would be Leo, Taurus placement, somebody along there. Let me see what else wants to come out here. Yeah, like I said, justice is about to be served, Virgo. Okay, so some of you can have Libra placements or dealing with a Libra when it comes to somebody needing to give accountability for their actions. Justice is about to be served. Feel like somebody thought they was gonna come in here and try to play mind games with you. It's like Russian roulette. Thought you was gonna take the bait and fall prey. Somebody could be trying to prey on you too, using you as a victim to stray you along. So be mindful of that. Some of you have Leo placements. Anything else to come out here? I'm gonna shut this down. Then I'm going to come back. You got the High Priestess, just like I said. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? When it comes to the King of Swords, when it comes to mental clarity and truth, stick with the facts, okay? Pay attention to the facts because many of you are definitely trying to manifest, okay? But be careful that somebody's not trying to use magic just to get in, all right? Okay, Virgs, I'm gonna leave it there. Then I will come back. Okay, I'm gonna come back with the bonus extended reading. Okay, and like I said, we're gonna dig in a little deeper. Okay, I'm gonna come back with a different deck. All right. So if you enjoyed that reading, if it resonated, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I'll see you guys shortly with your bonus extended.